Hello, everybody, and welcome to Truth Drift Attack Boy. And today we have to talk about one very, very important thing today, and that topic would be church. So, as you guys know, I am very Christian. That's one thing we got to get out the way. Number one, I'm Christian. Okay, I'm not Jewish, as 90 other ex commenters have so helpfully commented over on my ex profile, which is non-denominational, evangelical, very Christian, hyper Protestant as well there, right? And there's many things that we have to get out the way here too, because I've been at war. I mean, I've been at war with more of some of the Protestants, particularly people that have R Zuma in their name. So whatever it is, redeemed, reformed, renewed, something, Zuma. I've been at war with them more than I've been at war with Catholics, which is half of them were Protestants on my side. Of the following, so it's like 250 Protestants and 250 Catholics over here. We're just gonna rerun, I guess, that war when the Spanish Armada tried to beat England, but then God sent wind and the Protestant English won or something like that. Anyway, we have to talk about church because church can be super duper funny and also kind of I don't know, skewed. So first of all, let's talk about number one. And here I am going to collectively tick off everybody, as it is my job, the songs. Okay, so first of all, let's get to the modern church music because that's what I am. Grow up on, right? You're like, oh yes, this guy's about to go in, all hymns, let's go. The tech boys finally coming over to my site. No, but first, I'll get to you guys later. The songs. I mean, honestly, we could just cut it, but then apparently, redeemed, reformed, one of them, Zuma told me that if we cut the singing, it's not a church service. So I guess we can't do that. So let's just have one song then, because when you people are singing, first of all, it is so loud. Like you people are screeching. I don't understand a single word you're saying, and please have the decency to put them on the screen. Which yes, screens should be in churches. Okay, goodness, please. Anyway, have the decency to put the words on the screen. 'Cause I have no idea what you're saying. All it sounds like, and then in youth church, which is another point of contention. In youth church, they have the kids' mics lined up, and because the songs are so boring, my mind just wanders. Okay, they have the mics lined up. They have like 4 mics up there, and like 10 kids up there, and like some kids in the back, like barely moving. Like, I'm so sorry, but you're useless. Okay, why are you on the stage? No one can hear you. Like, and then when you get to the songs, here's a song. God, you're so good. Lord, you're so good. You're better than good. Bro, have you never heard of a thesaurus? I'm sorry. Better than good? You know those words for that? Like amazing, stupendous, great. You better than good. Bro, could you come up with something else, please? Like, can you imagine if you're writing an essay and you're like, Samsung is great. Imagine this is a detectable article. Samsung is great. Samsung is really great. Samsung is better than great. You'd get an F. People look at that and be like, what the heck is wrong with this kid? Why are you writing this article? You just wrote 3 sentences and it's the exact same thing. You just forgot, I don't know, words. So yeah, there's that. But then we talk about hymns. No. Slow and boring, and you're reading out of a book. Okay? At least with upbeat music, which upbeat music is great. First of all, upbeat music, I mean, my mind's gonna wander either way on the song. Mine's gonna wander to something like upbeat or, fun to listen to. Also, when you have the technology stuff in the back and the screens and things like that, then I have something to do. I have a ministry thing of putting the lyrics on the screen and putting on the things up there instead of, I guess, standing there blankly hearing the same song, over and over again. So yeah, there's that. We gotta talk about the singing. And then number 2, I'm so sorry. And there's this book from Focus on the Family from like 2009 or something like that, right? Focus on the Family. It said like after 18 or 19, like 2/3 of these people will leave the church or something like that. Which obviously, I heard that book on the radio broadcast when I was like 10. I was like, nope, it's not gonna be me. And obviously, I'm gonna break that statistic. It's not gonna be me. I'm gonna stay there all the way until I die. But for the love of all that's good, let's make it more interesting. Like, also again, like this book, as they say in that what's that TV show? What's that TV show? Let's just pause here. That TV show, Connect HQ. It's something from Life Church. They say this book is alive. Okay, sure. Great. 66 books, or 72, 73, whatever, if depending on which one you have. 66 books. It took me about 7-8 months to finish it back in 8th grade. 66 books, 150 chapters at the most, one chapter in the least. Maybe average would be about 50 chapters in like Genesis, Exodus, some of the beginning books, 66 chapters in the book of Isaiah, I believe, one for each book in the Bible. That's how I learned it. So yeah, anyway, yeah, just rattling off a whole bunch of random facts. But like 5 years max. There's this radio program called the Bible Bus that goes through the Bible, the entire Bible in 5 years on the radio in like 30 minutes. Like, what else are you going to do? Like, there's only so many times, and we've gone over this before. There's only so many things you can learn. I'm sorry. Like, yes, you can go and do your Greek word studies and things like that. I did that in the Bible Week. But, like, I mean, there's only so many things you can tell. And this is for youth church and big church, right? We're going to get to youth church. That's the most contentious issue here. There's only so many things you can do with this. Like, it's finite, okay? Like, yes, it's living and active. But, I mean, to be honest, how many times are you going to have to tell someone, don't steal? Wow, guys, I just came into church today, but, I really wasn't sure if I should steal, but, they just preached a message on stealing, and, I was inspired to not steal today. Like, for 5-10 years, it's kind of like you're looping, but maybe you'll forget or something. But then I guess you could go back in your notes. I take notes a lot. It keeps me active. I'm sitting there listening to the same thing over and over. Lots of yelling and screeching and people running around. Like, why are you running? Like, if I tried half the stuff that y'all tried, running around doing a service with no shoes on, up and down aisles, people would rightfully look at me like, what the heck is wrong with this kid? And you probably wouldn't be seeing the show anymore because I wouldn't have access to the internet for a week. Well, I guess they let other people do this for reasons that aren't there. And then let's talk about youth church. I like youth church most of the time. No, the ones I go to are kind of boring and don't do much. But, I did visit one, and it was nice, except all the kids fled so fast. I mean, they fled so fast. I was like, I was visiting. It's not like I can go back again. It's like far. It's back in the woodlands. I don't live in the woodlands. I think I posted about this before, like when I was there. Like, these kids fled. Like, they had something to do, which I admire. Because here at my church, which is sometimes kind of boring, and also, they still have that stupid poster up, but different church, whatever. There's some common poster. It's kind of hilarious, and I always see funny. Yeah, and then she lost. And then they all got sad in youth church, which was also again funny. I'm mixing churches here because it's like I go to 3, 2.5, or whatever. Anyway, we will stand there around for an hour. Like, you do realize there's things going on, right? And I don't want to stand here around for an hour about a whole bunch of people who they don't know. Why am I standing here? I got things to do. I have blog articles to write, people to see. Actually, I don't have people to see, but hypothetically, I have people to see. So, like, why am I standing around here? Anyway, youth church. It's great. It's good for youths to be with other youths. And in the good youth churches, they have a song, and then they play some games, and then you have some relevant message about high school or something like that, or middle school, depending on which grade you're in. Maybe get to meet some friends and people, good Christian friends. I'm pro youth church. That shouldn't be controversial. It's like, okay, maybe with Catholics, but on Team Protestant, that wouldn't be controversial. Oh no, oh my gosh, Team Youth Church? How dare you want to have youth church? They shouldn't be separated from the people. They should all be together in the same sanctuary with each other. You can't have a youth church. They all have to, everyone in the same sanctuary has to be together. It's in there in the Bible somewhere. And they don't have to stand there and listen to the same message. The 2-year-olds from the 100-year-olds. Everyone stands there and listens to the same message. God forbid you have a youth church. I didn't know there was going to be this much animosity. And yes, there are some problems. Like I said, like, you have 4 mics. Why are there 15 kids standing up there? 9 of you are, I'm sorry, useless. And we can see because you're mumbling, okay? I can tell. I was in the choir. I can tell that you're not even singing up there. And yes, sometimes they can be connected to churches with bad theology. which we'll get into, we can get into that later. But all it's good. I mean, youth churches, you get events, you get to make Christian-ish friends. I mean, for all the talk about how bad school is, how you don't want your kids going to school, and this is both in youth churches and in online, how school is bad. Where do you expect them to make friends? Especially for the homeschool kids. They're like, okay, I'm not speaking here as a public schooler lecturing all the quote-unquote uneducated homeschoolers of America. I was homeschooled for 7 years, right? The only time I talked to people and like had leadership was in youth church, right? Because and I guess in the different ministries in the church. So what do you expect them to talk? Oh, we have these meetups at bowling alleys, and we have that. You do really. I didn't see any of those, and I was in it for 7 years. Okay, so the only time I really interacted with those people would be inside of a church. So for the love of all this, let's have a youth church. Let's have a youth pastor. Apparently, some of these Christians on the internet are apparently anti-fire. Oh, you have a youth pastor? Youth pastors shouldn't exist. I'm sorry, what? For why? You get to just make stuff up. Okay? We're Protestants over here. We don't make stuff up. Okay, we don't just pull things out of just random. Oh, well, today's anti-youth church day. Yep, that's what we're going to go with today. Today is anti-women shouldn't wear pants day. Oh, what's next? Today? What? Women shouldn't wear leggings to church because it is commanded in, Isaiah 25, verse 2, somewhere. Like, where are you pulling these verses from? I'm so sorry. Like, what do y'all have against yoga pants in youth church? But then, when the kids graduate and they move out of youth church, they come over to the big church, 18, 19. They've learned something. They've maybe made some friends. This is hypothetically. Like, I live in this hypothetical evangelical world where I was, like, kind of visiting. Like, I always hear about these youth groups and things that the kids kind of do, like, from the radio and from the internet, from, like, Focus on the Family. They kind of, like, go and do events and stuff like that. And I don't really have that kind of experience or something like that. So I kind of like to imagine it. Imagine, like, having all these youth group friends and going on outings and, like, playing in the woods. And, like, I heard at one of the churches that they did, that they had a scavenger hunt all around the woodlands. It would have been so much fun and amazing. And I guess I missed out on that. So I'm trying to, like, speed run until, like, I guess I'll become, like, an adult. I guess it'd be illegal for me to talk to kids or whatever. Anyway, so speed run childhood in 6 months or whatever. I don't know. So let's enter into this hypothetical evangelical world, right? Well, I mean, it's real, not for me, but now let's go zoom out of this hypothetical evangelical world and zoom back in to my world, right? You have these people up here. Well, like I said, I want you to over here yapping about Kamala or whatever. Why? Why are you yapping about it? And your poster is still up. Like, I walked in there on Sunday, the poster was still up. Like, it was on the ground. It's for sale. I don't know why you want that poster. Like, it's like having a poster of the San Francisco 49ers who lost the Super Bowl. Why would you want a Super Bowl losers poster? Anyway. What was that? Anyway. At the other church, they always bring these random politicians up there yapping. And they're doing this whole vote for me, don't vote for me. They're awful. They're awful too. Like, you just, you know what they're doing? Or like this entire video, oh, they're trying to ban, but shut up. Because they all can't say vote for me. They also can't say don't vote for this person because then you lose taxpayer funding and it's against the law, right? Essentially. So they all kind of use this coded messages. So they always say, they, this is what they're doing. And if you don't get out there and vote, or whatever, but they don't tell you who. But obviously, like, why would someone get on stage and tell you vote for this person and not for? It's so weird. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, sit down, just please. Hey, we have these random people. I don't care. Okay, what you're doing is just making this service a lot longer than it needs to be because there needs to be people up there yapping. Like we've already talked about the singing. Like, it's screechy, and I have no idea what you're saying. And then your church, half of you are useless. Okay. The sermons, especially in youth church and even in big church, so youth church, anti-youth church people don't come at me. I mean, people gonna come at me no matter what I do. Like I could type, I think that USBC is good, and we go like Israel flag and bio, Israel flag and bio. I'm like, what's wrong with you people? Like, it's not even my bio, it's my name. At least get it right. Anyway, people are gonna come at me no matter what. So, I mean, might as well. I'm not gonna back down. I'm not gonna give up. But like the sermons, don't steal. When you're at school and you have your and your friends are trying to get you to do something wrong, don't do the wrong thing. Amen. These people are so, I'm sorry, gullible, or like so easily swayed, I guess. Like you could say something so basic. You could say something that sounds that's so basic. Like, prayer is like a direct message to God. Yes, facts. Are you insane? That is not profound. Or you can say, like when I was getting up and I was at school one day. He hasn't said a single thing. I was talking to these people, and I just felt the Spirit of the Lord. No, you didn't. No. Okay. No, you did not. Okay, you're just up there yapping and filibustering and lying. Okay, I'm so sorry, and I'm not even lying. Like sometimes these people say something that's not even profound. Like they say something like, that's like so cliche. Like, are you guys really following? Why are you clapping? Just sit there and take your notes. Like, especially Gen Z. Like everything is so profound to them sometimes. And then you're like, hey guys, maybe you shouldn't spend 6 hours a day on social media. Wow. Like, for what? When you're talking to that girl on Instagram and she's like, what? A, that's not English, and B, how is this even profound? I'm sorry. And then also when you get into like big church, you only got 66 books to work with here. About 1,500 pages. If you went through a chapter a day, you're gonna run out of material. I'm so sorry. Like, and also some of the material, like you can get through the entire book of Philemon in a day, 30-minute hour sermon. And then we're like, oh guys, today we're gonna be fasting from social media. And get out there and do something good for life. Also, make sure that you follow the church on Instagram. So it's so hilarious. They do so many things. It's so hilarious. I mean, let's do top 10. Let's do top 10. First of all, just thinking, one, can't understand the things you're saying. B, it's super screechy and loud. And also, like, the Saturday night before you can be like, Mom, can I go to a concert? No, it's too loud. And then you go back to church. Oh wait, it's actually louder here, but whatever. That's two. The profoundness, like this ridiculous statement someone get up there and say, and then not even ridiculous, just trite. Okay, they get to say it and people think it's profound. 3, like, you're not doing anything. Okay. 4, for the singing, like when I stand up there and have you aren't really doing anything. Like I know these microphones are directional, but like they're not that directional. You have to be like at least in the zone. Okay. I guess attire, I can always like come in, yeah, see, look at this figure. Yeah. It's a game that I play like, let's see how I can be like one of those people on X who criticizes people for the lack of modesty and they have to think, oh, what? Oh, sweating with pants. Yep, you see sweating pants up there. Yeah, it's a mind-wandering game where I can. And then also you have these people vote for me, don't vote for me, yapping. Then you have these people that's like putting direct endorsements, like freaking wall, like huge poster board signs up, which apparently did nothing because she lost. And then I guess that's 6. Well, church could be extremely hilarious and funny. And yeah, so I guess God bless. And we're gonna get some flack for this video, but whatever.